So, because the historians will each be giving a lecture, and the lectures will be given one at a time, with each art historian giving a lecture on a different topic, we can basically say, hey, look, we're going to have the lecturers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to have the topics, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay, then it says the oil is, and the W, O and W must be before L. So, let's see here. O, W before L. Then it says that F is earlier than O. Now, F is a lecturer and OLW is on the bottom, but I'm still going to link these up because it makes it easy to see that F has to come before O and L. Okay, then it says that H must be earlier than G and J. So H is, oh shoot, well, let's see here. H, I'm going to do this up here. H has to be before G and J, and these things deal with the top row, right? Okay, now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we need one more, S. S is a floater, and S is on the bottom row. Let's make some inferences. First of all, the most constrained variable in this game is F. So F has to come before O, which has to come before L. So that means that F has to be in the first 2 slots. And O and L, well, O and L does not necessarily have to be in the last 2 slots. It could be here and here, here and here, but this variable H is also pretty constrained. H has to come before these 2, so that means H cannot be here or here. So H has also got to be in the first 2. So H has got to be going back and forth with F, and that means G and J have to be going back and forth here. So G, J. Alrighty. Then, let's see, what do we know on the bottom? We don't have to worry about any of these variables anymore. They're all taken care of. We have O, W, L, and S is a floater. The only thing we know here is really that L has to come after O and W. So if O and W went here, then L could be as early as here or as late as there. So L is going back and forth there. All right. Do we know anything else? Really, I think that's it. We just have L going back and forth there. If L is here, then this is OW in some order. If L is here, then we don't know where S is in relationship. I guess we could create 2 rows on the basis of that. Huh. Either L here or L here. If L is here, we know a lot. We know this is OW going back and forth, and S goes there. If L is here, we don't know so much. I mean, toss up. Anyways, question 6 is just a process of elimination. Question 7 I would skip because it deals with, well anyways, let's go through 6 really quickly. So what's the easiest rule here? H before GL. Actually, you know what? Even easier than the rules. Let's go off of our inferences. We have F and H in the first 2. So F and H have to be in the first 2. That's fine with A. That's not good with B. So B is out because it has FJ. C is out because it has GF. D is out because it has HJ. And E is fine. So right now we only have A and E because none of the answers, B, C, D, have F and H in the first 2. What else should we look at? How about F before O or O before L? How about OW before L? OW before L is fine in E. OW before L. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good in A. O and W, actually both of them come after L. So A is wrong. The answer must be E for question 6. Question 7, skip because it's not an if question. Question 8, if the watercolors lecture is 3rd. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watercolors is on the bottom. So I'll do that there. What do we know must be true? Well, if W goes there, then L's got to go over here. So this becomes L. We have O and S left, which seem like they'd be going back and forth, but O actually has to come after F. So this has got to be O, and this has got to be F. So that's going to force S to go there. Then what do we know? We know that H is going to be there, and then we have GJ going back and forth. So which one could be true? F gives watercolors? No. G does O? No. G does S? No. H does S? No. J does L? Yeah, that could. It doesn't have to. G and J can be going back and forth, but it could, so that's the answer. Now, 10, next if question. If G gives the S, so 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. If G gives the S, well, it seems like you could have G and S together here, or G and S together there. We know G has to be in the last two, we just don't necessarily know which one. So you go ahead and do GS, and I'm going to put a block around it because they do have to stay together. So G and S are together. We know that this one right here has got to be J, and it has to be with L because L is going to be in the last two, and if S is here, then L is here, and if S is here, then L is there. So this is also a pair that's going to stick together. So these two blocks can go back and forth. Now, what's left? We have F, H, O, and W, and we know that F has to come before O. So F would come here, O would come here. We have W left on the bottom and H left on the top. Which one could be true? The L is third. Yes, it could be because L could come over here with J and be third. If you're feeling pretty confident about it, choose it. If not, look at the rest really quickly. O is third, no way it's second. S is first, no way it's third or fourth. S is second, no way it's third or fourth. W is second, no, it's first. So yeah, it really is A. After all, we're good to go. Now, the non-if questions, question number 7, which one must be true. This is something that's always going to be true. And given the fact that we made a decent number of inferences, it's probably going to be something in that diagram. A, does F have to be earlier than S? No, S is a floater down at the bottom. It can do whatever it wants and come and be even with S. But we've also seen it right here. F and S were together, so that's definitely wrong. Does not have to be true. B, H is earlier than L. Okay, that's true here, that's true here. Here, that's also true. Notice H had to be in the first two, L had to be in the last two, so that is the correct answer. 9, which one of the following cannot be true? Okay, we'll just have to start going through it. F gives L. Nope, can't be true. F has got to be in the first two, L has to be in the last two. That's the right answer. This is a pretty easy game, and it can be even easier if you make these inferences up front. I'm guessing you could do this game in like 5-6 minutes if you're really pushing it. You shouldn't do it in 5 or 6 minutes though. If that means you're going to get some wrong, you definitely don't want to miss questions in this game. That would be an unfortunate loss.